Okay, so I just finished a fishing session here. This is a great spot for fishing, actually. I'm just going to talk briefly about fishing and then I'll go on to my real subject of this video, is the areas we ignore. So here's where this fishing area is. It's in Monarch's Bluffs. It's right there. There's Everfall settlement right there, Monarch Bluff. So this is one of the best fishing hotspots there is. It's a secret hotspot, 3-star. So, and the reason it's one of the best is because it gives you, I think it's the most likely one that I've gone to that'll give you a tier 5 fish. And I got one in this case too. I'll show you. There he is right there. I got a ray fin barb in this trip. But it also gives you a couple of fish that are kind of special, I think. One is the paddlefish. And the other one, and for the same reason, the sturgeon. The sturgeon and the paddlefish can give you fish roe. Fish roe is used to make fish oil, but at least in my world, fish roe is extremely valuable. 200, 300, 400 coin per. So even if you don't care about making fish oil, and I've made some, and actually in my world, fish oil sells for less than the fish roe, so go figure. I mean, is it fish oil? Well, no, not fish oil. I'll have to look it up, but fish something or other. It's a cooking thing for fish. Anyway, so you can get both sturgeon and paddlefish at this hot spot, and they can yield fish roe, which is very valuable. Another thing is they have Mad Toms. Mad Tom toxins are used to make some potions, and so that's a really handy one to have. So let's see, I got 2 medium, 1 small, and 1 large Mad Tom here. In addition, it'll also likes to cough up a couple of treasure chests. And treasure chests usually give you a few ingots and some gemstones, and maybe some bait or something like that. I usually save those to open for later, but I'll open them now. So, and there's my 100th copy of that damn fish, mandolin sheet music. And as you can see, you get a few ingots and some gemstones, which is great because you can get most of those gemstones by mining silver and gold, but there's a point where mining silver and gold is really unnecessary and it just slows you down. So by mining gemstones, I don't have to mine silver and gold. Although I do have luck trophies that increase my gemstone count from mining iron ore, which you always need to mine. I'm going to go ahead and open my 3 bag of juniper berries for the day, which will give me 3 diamond gypsums, which I could use to make a gypsum orb. Let's see how much coin I get. A little over 200. About 350, which is great. That's kind of what I want. I'm going to save the crate of fishing materials. I usually collect 12 or 15 or so of those types of crates, and I just open them all at once so I can store them away properly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and repair all, because that's something you should do frequently. And one other thing is almost all the gathering and crafting activities in New World have outfits, and in this case I have a complete set of fishing outfit. All these are fishing things. Some have more than 1 tier of fishing outfit. I think all the activity outfits have a tier 5, and then some other ones may have a tier 4 or tier 3 that are easier to acquire or cost less if you buy them at the trading post. Anyway, so I have a fierce fisherman's hat, fisherman's smock, vengeful fisherman gloves, fierce fisherman trousers, and boots. So I have a complete set, and they supposedly give you, you can see there's a boost for catching better fish and larger fish. 3% cast distance, and so you get larger and better fish, large and better, so on and so forth. So in my case, I've gone through all the fishing missions, and I've got max cast, which for me is 30.2 meters, which is why I have to stand so far away to do a max cast. It's always easier to fish with a max cast, so you always want to do that. So let me go ahead and put on my regular outfit here, which is a light kit. In addition to the fishing, of course, there's outfits for just about everything. So I don the lumberjack hat. I also don the harvester. No, I get the harvester. Where's the harvester? Gloves, and then I use the miner's, if I can find it. Miner's pants, or the miner's pants here. Miner's shoes. Alright. So that gives me a little boost. Let me go ahead and repair those. That gives me a little boost. So I get a little boost for if I do some logging, and I get a little boost if I have a little extra luck when harvesting, and I get a little extra luck while mining. Of course, I have a major luck trophy, so that helps a lot, but just a little bit extra here and there. I have a complete set of tier 3 harvesting, and I keep that in my inventory here. So if I know I'm going to be concentrating on harvesting, then I'll wear all my harvesting garb. But I found that in practice, you never. One thing about fishing is if you don't move, you'll get kicked off. It'll think you're idle. A lot of people complain about that. I hope they fix that. Okay, so now the main purpose of this video is to go over. So I need to get some herbs. I'm getting low on, I believe, garlic, and I think garlic is best found in this area here, Stolen Shores area. Now this area here, at least in the original version of the game, this is where you start. So once you get out of this area, I mean, I didn't really ever go back until recently when I realized I needed some more herbs, and I realized that there's quite a few areas on the map that once you've gone through them, you never revisit, even though it's a good idea to. Another one is down here. There's Windsward, First Watch. Let's see, it's this area here. Nyhart's Anchorage. There are a whole bunch of chests here, storage chests and stuff. So if you need supplies, you can get all the supply crates, and some good provisions are here too. And it's easy to get to with this fast travel point. So you should visit this one once in a while. And there's a picture somewhere right out on here that you can, hang in your house and stuff. And I guess you get some kind of points for that. I have that one. Where is it? I have it. Here it is. Scenic painting of Norfolk and Rattlevine Ridge. So there we go. Alright, so now we're going to go to Stolen Shores and recommended level 2. So this is where you would start the game in the old version. I'm not sure in the current version, and I hear they changing some things, so I don't know if this is where you always start. in the new game. I assume so, but having not done it. So I'm just going to mosey on over there. And I believe my speed buffs are active. Yes, I have all my speed buffs are active. My bow dodge speed buff doesn't seem to work if I've got certain other buffs going. Oh, this is a great area right here. There are a couple of soul spires and a lot of soul sprouts. So if you want to get your share of soul motes, here's a good place to get them. It is a popular area, so if you're there at a busy time, it's gonna be hit and miss what you get. Looks like no one's been here in a while. So it looks like everything's here, so I'll show you this real quick. There's 2 soul spires here, and there's like 7 or 8 soul sprouts. So you can get quite a few. And of course there's 4 soul sprouts just right outside of Everfall in that little settlement there. If you can call it that. And they respawn very quickly, so I'll grab a few potatoes. I won't grab them all. Remember, I found that everything has value in this game, so I pretty much grab all that's practical. One supply cache here. Can't go through here without taking that. See, there's at least, there's 2 more. Quite a few here. Actually, in the area further up that way, here, there's a bunch more, or several more at least. Good number of soul sprouts up there. So, if you need those. And of course, you need quite a few of those for when you're gem crafting, when you're fusing and cutting stones. Okay, so now we're going through here. Oops. Going through here into this area. Now, in the original version of the game, all the boars were aggressive. Here, they're not all aggressive, but they are in this area, so you see them, kill them before they attack you. Might as well see if we get any, since I have a luck trophy. So I'm going to be doing some harvesting, I know, so I do have 1 piece of harvesting gear on. I could put on more, but I'm going to use a harvesting buff here. The breakfast bread was got that free with Amazon Prime. It was a New World freebie from Amazon Prime. I don't think I have that recipe, but I got all the tier 5 ones. So, but tier 4 ones all give you almost as much and with less resources, so I should probably get those if I can. Alright, so here is where we'll find some of the herbs. And I got my harvesting buff active. Basil, sage, I think garlic's here. So, in the original version of the game, hyssop was almost unusable. You had to dump, but now it's used in quantity for potions, so it's not a waste of time anymore to collect it, or to keep it, or at least most of it. Yeah, here's the big meaty one. I just take them out. Hopefully maybe I'll get a pork belly or something. And of course you can go to one of the online maps and find out where all the herbs are inexact, but they're pretty easy to spot here. I just kind of roam around and run through the different areas and collect them all. And like I said, most of the time I ignore the boar because they're not aggressive, but here they are. So we'll go ahead and take them out. Ah, there's a garlic, finally. Garlic is used in a number of recipes. There's a lot more to this area. We're just up here in the hills right now. I don't see any more up this way. I'll have to go the other way. Oh. If I have room, I always mine the iron. It's so funny because when you're a low-level player, you really need quite a bit of it to level up, and when you're a high-level player, you need even more of it to refine all your higher tier materials. So I think mining was the first thing I hit 200 on. Okay, we'll go to this other side here, and I see there's some iron ore over here. But of course, when you're doing any kind of activity in New World, it's best to kind of have a goal set already so you know what you're there for. Although sometimes I like to just wander around and take advantage of whatever I find, kind of a scavenger hunt kind of thing. But this time I definitely want to collect all the herbs I can. See? These guys are always aggressive. They'll just bug you if you get close to them. And I believe there's plenty more over here. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't gone through hardly any of this region over here. Let's go ahead and take this out. This is level 2 more. How about that? I don't think the level 2 ones are aggressive. Let's see. No. They were in the original version. If you got close to them, they'd attack you. Like I said, in most places the boars don't mess with you any. We'll just run through here. I did find one time I was in here, I came through here recently, and I found out there were 2 notes from the very first, document you had to acquire that I missed. I've been playing this game since the beginning, which was about 1.5 years ago. Is that the same one I did already? Or is that a different one? I think that's the same one, huh? We'll get him again anyway, what the hell? Maybe, oh no, that's a different one, for sure. He's a low level. I'm looking for some special materials. I know there's more herbs back in here, but I don't see them. And of course, the supply chests here are just as good as anywhere else. You can go back in that area. I don't know if you remember that from when you started the game, but that's a fun area to go through. I won't go through it now because I'm focused on what I'm here to get. But I do like to pick up storage chests almost everywhere I go. So if I see there's one close by, or there's a few that are available, I'll grab them. No, I'm not proud of any area. Of course, you can use anything here. These guys are so low level. Where are all the chests? Crates, or whatever you want to call them. There's one over here. Sorry, guy. Alright. And they give you pretty much just the same amount of loot you get anywhere. So it doesn't matter what area the chests are in. There's a number of low-level areas where I go by frequently. I just stop and collect all of them because, like I said, as you progress in the game, you need more of those materials than you do as a low-level player. So you have to do more chest runs, supply chest runs, that is. So I try to just get them while I can. I should be using my bow here, but you get so little XP for these low-level guys that I'm not worried about it. I'm just kind of running through real quick looking for crates. And more importantly, herbs. Oh. Okay. I'm not getting much garlic out of here. I think there's a couple other areas in Everfall that have garlic. Or herbs that yield garlic, I should say. But. Let's see here. Just took him out of habit. Oh, there's a nice patch right up here. If I want, I can use my bow haste book. Alright, here's a nice patch here. Let's see if I can get me some garlic out of it. Yeah, there's some. So I clean the cooking supplies almost after every single run. So I pretty much always know what I've collected on any given run that I do. Why am I collecting berries? Because they're there and they do have, not a lot, but they have a little value in the store. And once I get too many of any certain thing like that, I just sell them off. Might only be 10 or 20 coin per 100, but when you add it all together, it adds up to quite a bit. See here, these are not the aggressive ones. Let me look down here real quick. Yeah, I see another patch over here. Yeah, I believe this is the original starting area here. Right ahead of me. I'll stop by and say hi. There's some more garlic. So I got 6 garlic so far. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2 more here. Well, doesn't look like it. But I'll take 6. That's great. I only had 2, so yeah, here's the original starting area, and there's a chest here. Supply cache. Alright. Good. Remember this? Anyway. Okay, well, I think I'll end this video here, and it's a reminder to some of those out of the way areas that you visited once before still have something valuable to offer when you revisit them. And I will see you next time. Thanks.